Guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video it's going to be something totally different. I'm just going to try to sit down here, talk to you guys, and kind of let you know, update what's going on, where I'm at, and I'm going to try to do it all in kind of just one setting without editing anything, and maybe a little bit longer, but just pretty much just going to sit down here and talk to you guys, tell you what's up and where we're at. So got some notes here so I can kind of stay on track and everything, but I won't lie, this video is it's not easy to make just because like I don't know really like what you guys are going to think of it, and I'm sure there's going to be, most of you guys are going to support me, but then again, like I don't know, so it's just kind of hard, but just going to sit down and do it, and just because I want to keep you guys updated, and the videos and everything like this is just like it's just you guys following my journey. So that's what I want this kind of channel to be, and so we're going to keep it that way, and I'm just going to be honest with you guys, tell you kind of everything, and yeah, so let's jump right into it. So starting off, I'm sure you guys can tell by the title, it's not fake, it's not clickbaiting you guys, not here to brag about things or to make you guys feel bad about things or anything like that. I'm just here to tell my story. So that's what we're going to be doing. And yeah, so after 2 years of racing professionally ish, I'm done racing and trying to make it my career. But with that being said, I'm gonna try to just have some fun and go to races if I feel like it. But if not, you know, racing's not kind of my main focus anymore. So I'm not kind of trying to pursue it as a career anymore, if you will. So hopefully that makes sense. And there you go. That's the big news. But we're not going to be racing professionally anymore. So this was obviously by no means an easy decision. Took a lot of thinking, a lot of praying, and talking to people. But it's just God kind of just revealed it to me, and through everything, it's not the right thing to do going into this next year. And so I'll just kind of start by telling the story of kind of how this came about, and kind of getting you guys in the loop of everything, and keeping you guys in the loop. So first off, I do want to say that I believe dirt bikes, they've been a huge part of my life for over 10 years. So I don't think that's a mistake, and definitely an essential part of my story, and it's gotten me to where I am today. So I don't regret racing, or don't regret anything like that, because it has taught me a lot, and I wouldn't be here where I am today without racing and without dirt bikes and all that stuff. So anyway, wanted to get that out of the way. But yeah, so I've always just kind of felt like God wanted me to use the dirt bikes and use whatever I'm doing to just obviously share His word and share how good He is. And I believe there's definitely been a lot of parts where He's allowed me to do that, and He's kind of opened those doors. And don't get me wrong, like God has used dirt bikes in my life to reach people that I wouldn't have reached otherwise, and I'm super thankful for that. And He's just blown me away at what He can do, and using things to do that. And just the different people that I've met, and different people that have helped me out even, God's just, it's been huge. So for me in my situation here recently, God's just revealed it to me that I've been fitting God into my situations instead of everything else kind of around God. So just starting to realize like God just really needs to be the center, and everything else just kind of revolves around that. So and I know he's used kind of what I've been through and what I've done for purpose and for good, and it's not by mistake. But just kind of taking it to that next level. And so just to kind of share a little bit of my story, a couple years ago, I had a friend that did some devotions or church deal Saturday night before our races, and so after he got done with that, I decided to kind of step in and start doing that as well. So for a couple years I did some devotional stuff or little small like church services Saturday night at the races, and it was awesome. But that was, I'd say, the first thing that really kind of lit my fire for ministry and just sharing God's word. So that's kind of what started it. And let's see, so just to kind of make the story a little bit shorter, fast forward a couple years, this past summer I did the internship with Fuel Ministry, and that's pretty much like a 5-day instructional dirt bike camp, but it's faith-based, so we won't get into all that. But after that, man, I just knew like there was something more, and I didn't know what it was up until here recently. It was just like God was really just trying to tell me, like, you know, it's not all about the racing, and it's more about Him and what He can do with the things that you do in life, and He can use each and everything that you do in life to glorify His name. So He just kind of slowly revealed that to me, and I slowly came to that realization, and I was just trying to do it my way for too long. So and God made it obvious to me that I was just putting a lot of effort and stress and anxiety and just a whole bunch of different things on just trying to do it my way and trying to make things work when there was a better way, God's way. So and I know even like to some of you guys, some of this stuff may not make sense, but if you guys do have any questions or anything, I encourage you to reach out to me or somebody that you know. Just don't be afraid to ask questions, whether it's about the God stuff, spiritual stuff, or just about life. I'll be happy to answer any of your guys' questions. But so yeah, like I said, I was just kind of stressed about like getting stuff done, doing what I felt like I needed to do, and where I was just kind of straying and not really going in the right direction. So I kind of asked myself, like, what difference am I going to be doing, and what difference am I going to be making in people's lives doing what I'm doing right now? And it wasn't much, to be honest with you. Like, man, what I'm doing right now is a lot of toll on me, and it's not doing much for the people around me. So kind of just like, why am I doing it? And that may sound like sad or stupid or I don't know, whatever, but it was really just like a realization that I came to, and it wasn't really that sad or stupid kind of realization. It was like almost like a light bulb. So that kind of got me thinking, and God just revealed it to me that I could be making more of an impact by really focusing on pouring into others rather than pouring more into myself and focusing on myself more than what God has planned. So it's been a huge step of faith for me. It's been hard. It hasn't been easy, but I felt comfort and just a peace about everything that I've been going through. So I'd really say, like, the last thing was after the Tulsa National Enduro, I got a concussion, and that next week I was just like, man, I know there's something more. And it was rough for a while. Like, I was not in a good place mentally. I didn't know what it was, but I knew I was chasing something that wasn't going to last. And so I want to just kind of transition that over into like the past couple of months. It's crazy stuff. It's just been like one thing after another. God's just revealed to me, and just the way that He's working. For example, like, just the people that I've met in the past couple of months have just helped me out tremendously, and the way that I've been able to help out some people that I didn't even know. I've had the opportunities to pour into their lives, and just like, you think you're helping them out, but then like on your way home you think, man, like that's really cool. I was able to help out their lives and make a difference in their lives, and I don't think I really had that realization up until here recently, like to that extent. And so yeah, it's just like that brings so much more joy and happiness into my life than I don't know, winning for myself. So and that kind of takes me to like a next thing, is just like after, say, like a bad race or something bad would happen or something stupid, it was like my attitude and my mood was determined by how I did on the weekend. Like if I did bad that next week, I wouldn't be happy, and I'd just be upset. Like, man, what did I do wrong? What do I need to do better for the next race? And I do believe that there are people out there and racers out there. I'm not trying to turn people away from dirt bikes, not trying to turn people away from racing or competition or anything. I'm all for that. And I believe people can do it and not have that attitude and not let it overtake their life. But I was just so far like into it, like that's everything that I was thinking about, and I just put way too much into that. And I'm not saying you shouldn't put your effort into those things, but just know like those things need to be centered around God instead of God being centered around those things or revolving around those things. So just having your priorities straight, I guess, is the better way to put it. So kind of stepping into the next direction for the future, and for where I believe I'm kind of going, is just kind of into something more ministry and even missions based, and just like really honestly, my goal is to help people through the things that I'm passionate and talented about. So for example, like the health and fitness stuff, I believe God's given me that gift, or even mountain bikes or bicycles. I don't know what it is, but just kind of revealing that one step at a time. But I do believe that I have those gifts for a reason, and I want to use those to help other people out. So that's kind of the goal. And like I said, I'm not 100% sure about what that'll be, but I'll likely still be doing a little bit of riding and some of my training schools and stuff like that. So just kind of stay up to date. I don't want to promise anything to you guys, but I'll likely still do some schools and some training for you guys. I want to kind of continue that and do a little bit of that. And also, don't get me wrong, there's going to be plenty of times that I'll make a mistake and do something wrong, but I do believe kind of the direction I'm going is the right direction. And just through many things, the people that I've talked to about this, when I've been in prayer, church, man, just everything. God's just revealed like this is where you need to go, and just really spoken that to me. So it's just, I don't know, just the journey's been pretty cool here recently. So planning on doing some like short-term missions trip stuff over the next year, just to kind of get my feet wet in that and see that side of things. And then also looking for a little bit of like ministry opportunities, whether that be with my church, helping out in some ways I can there, or whatever it is. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know a huge plan, but kind of going in that direction. And yeah, so I just want to say also thank you guys to all you guys that have supported me through this, and those of you guys that are kind of continue to support me. I know some of you guys may choose not to follow the channel or follow my journey anymore if it doesn't have the main thing to do with dirt bikes, but that's okay. I just want to thank you all for helping me out and sticking behind me through this journey, and also to all my sponsors and the people that have helped me out with the racing stuff, and even just in life and coaching me through some stuff. So yeah, just want to thank you guys all for that. And then also, like I said earlier, message me, comment. My email will be in the description. If you guys want to say anything, ask me about anything, I'll I'll try to answer as many as I can. But yeah, I just want to get that out there, and figured I'd get it out before the new year and just kind of give a little bit of guidance and direction into where I'm going. And then also I want to encourage you guys to not base your life around what you're doing and your hobbies or your work or your school, but base those things around God, and have God in. Don't fit God into what you're doing. Fit the things that you're doing into what God has for you. So I just want to leave you guys with that. And yeah, I'm planning on continuing to share the journey with you guys. There'll likely be some bike content, maybe some workout stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Just gonna continue sharing with you guys, and hope you guys support me along the way. But anyway, I just want to say thank you to you guys, and we'll see you guys later.